Feminist views. In the 1970s, feminists focused attention on the social and economic role of women in society and its relationship to female crime rates. 95. Liberal feminist theory suggested that the traditionally lower crime rate for women could be explained by their second-class economic and social position. As women's social roles changed and their lifestyles became more like those of males, it was believed that their crime rates would converge. Crime experts, responding to this research, began to refer to the new female criminal, the rapid increase in the female crime rate during the 1960s and 1970s, especially in what had traditionally been male-oriented crimes, such as burglary and larceny, supported the feminist view. In addition, self-report studies seem to indicate that the pattern of female criminality, if not its frequency, is similar to that of male criminality, and that the factors predisposing male criminals to crime have an equal impact on female criminals. 96. Crime experts began to assess the association among economic issues, gender roles, and criminality. Is convergence likely? In sum, gender differences in the crime rate have been explained by such statements as these. Males are stronger and better able to commit violent crime. Hormonal differences make males more aggressive. Girls are socialized to be less aggressive than boys. 9T. Girls have better verbal skills and use them to diffuse conflict. Boys are granted greater personal freedom. Girls are subject to greater parental control. However, these views are now being challenged by the rapid rise in the female crime rate. 98. As gender role differences at home, school, and the workplace have narrowed, so have crime rates. As a result, there has been a rise in female participation in traditionally male-oriented forms of criminality, such as violent crime and juvenile gang membership. 99. Will the gender differences in the crime rate eventually dissolve? Some crime experts find that gender-based crime rate differences remain significant and argue that the emancipation of women has had relatively little influence on female crime rates. 100. They dispute the idea that increases in the female arrest rate reflect economic or social change brought about by the women's movement. For one thing, many female criminals come from the socio-economic class least affected by the women's movement. Their crimes seem more a function of economic inequality than women's rights. For another, the offense patterns of women are still quite different from those of men, who commit a disproportionate share of serious crimes, such as robbery, burglary, murder, and assault. According to Daryl Steffensmeyer and his associates, recent trends may be explained more by changes in police activity than in criminal activity. Police today may be more willing to arrest girls for crimes. 102. Police may be abandoning their traditional deference toward women in an effort to be gender neutral. In addition, new laws such as dual arrest laws in domestic cases, which mandate that both parties be taken into custody, result in more women suffering arrest in domestic incidents. 103. Whether male and female crime rates will eventually converge remains to be seen.